Hello friends, I hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, I'm at Lowe's Garden Center. Excuse the noise in the background. And I just wanted to share with you some shrubs that you should definitely have in your garden for the winter, but not just the winter friends, for different seasons throughout the year. It's always good to balance out your beautiful perennial or annual colors with just some green, right? So here we are. This is the green mountain boxwood for $29.98. It prefers pot sun, and as you see here, you can create a foundation or a hedge. Do you see how this looks so pretty there? Yes, these will get 4 to 5 feet tall and 2 to 3 feet wide. They're non-hardy from zones 1 through 4, and yes, they're $29.98. They're not gonna be in clearance. I would say they normally put them in clearance like in November, or I probably say December, okay, when it's like really cold and you can't put them in the ground. But if you see these on clearance in December, what I do, or what I did last year, friends, I purchased them and I just leave them in the containers here, and I kept them close to the structure of the house, and they were perfectly fine. And then when spring arrived, I just plant them out in the garden. So if you see them in December, it's okay to pick them up once they cover your zone. And once again, they're non-hardy from zones 1 to 4, so they will survive zones 5 through up. All right, keep it towards the structure of your house, or you could even take like a plastic bag and just cover around here, depends on what zone you're in, and they will do perfectly fine. As I said, that's what I did last year and they survived the winter. But if you see these now and you don't mind paying the full price for them, get them and put some in your garden. Once again, it's good to have evergreen shrubs in your garden, so that way when winter comes, you're not there staring at half dead looking plants, right? Your garden doesn't look empty. Anyway, so here is the green mountain boxwood, and you know boxwood, they come in all different type. And then over here, this one is a velvet boxwood for $29.98. This is so pretty, just look at that. And it prefers pot sun, and this will get 3 to 4 feet tall and wide, and it's non-hardy in zones 1 to 3. I love these, friends. This is so pretty. And then here's this other one, and I know some of people, they shape them. You could shape them into all different shapes if you're that creative. I have yet to try shaping those I have in the garden, but here's this one. So if you want, you can shape it, but I think the time for shaping is probably in spring. But do some research and see when you should shape them. If not, just leave them like this, because the temperatures are falling now and you don't want to cut on your boxwood where the cold will penetrate the freshly cut stem and create rot or damage, whatever. I would just leave them alone. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take you inside and see what other boxwoods or other shrubs I can find inside that'll be perfect to add winter interest to your garden. And I love how this one has a perfect round shape. Alrighty, friends, so welcome to the inside of the Lowe's Garden Center, and here we have Arborvitae Fire Chief. Friends, look at the colors in here. It's so pretty. I love the burnt ends like fire, right? And this prefers full sun. It says bright gold spring foliage, deep red fall color, and it is slow growing, and also it's hardy from zones 5 through 8. Look how pretty this is, and this is $16.98. And here's a close-up of what it looks like. And right next to it, it reminds me of this one. This one is the Arborvitae Mr. Bowling Ball. And this one, friends, I have a lot in my garden. I found them this year and I just fell in love. And it will get 2 feet tall and wide. It's hardy from zones 3 to 8. As you can see on the screen, it is naturally round, low maintenance, and it's an evergreen. Yes, so it stays this color throughout the winter season, and it is $16.98. I think I probably have maybe 9 in my garden. Yes, as I said to you, I found them this year and I fell in love, and I just keep picking them up. And actually, I got mine from the clearance section. So If you can find these in the clearance section, go right ahead. If you can wait until they put them in clearance, even better. But if you just want to pick them up at full price, that's totally up to you also. And here we have Sprinter Boxwood from Proven Winners. It says Sprinter Boxwood is fast growing and adds evergreen winter interest to your landscape. Use this classic shrub as edging, hedge, or specimen. Yes. It will get 2 to 4 feet tall and wide. It's hardy from zones 5 through 8. And as you see there, you have all 4 seasons of interest. Yes. And it says their proof right there. Let's see how much it is. This will run you $22.98. Yes. Pricey in my opinion, but it is what it is, right? Unless you could find it in the clearance section. And I think they probably will put them in the clearance section maybe very later down. And just look at that bee. But here's what it looks like. Alrighty friends, moving over here, let's see what these are. This is a little gem Norway spruce. Prefers full to partial sun, $9.98, and this is from Monrovia. This is such a good deal. It says rich green needles form a dense, naturally flat-topped globe. This small slow-growing evergreen requires practically no maintenance. A stunning accent for landscape and rock gardens are planted as low filler between larger conifers in your garden. It's hardy from zones 2 to 8 and it reaches up to 18 inches tall. So it's very, very petite, as you can see. And for $9.98, that's really a good price from Monrovia. Alrighty friends, and then this one is a golden charm thread branch cypress for $9.98. Loves full sun, easy care, multi-season beauty. Alrighty, it is a compact conifer with thread-like needles that weep and drape over the entire shrub. Bright new foliage, even in full sun, great specimen or accent, makes a nice background border a small hedge. Prefers full sun, is hardy from zones 4 through 8. This is very slow growing, but however, it will get 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. Oh my goodness, friends. So as I said, it's really small. Make sure you put it where it can spread out 6 to 8 feet tall. That's pretty tall. And here you could see they have the frost cloth covering the plants, just to make sure they're protected. We should be getting some frost soon. Anyway, so this one is your Fire Chief Globe Arborvitae from Monrovia, $9.98. We saw the other brand, and this is hardy down to -20 to -10 degrees. Reaches 2 feet tall and wide in 10 years and 4 feet tall and wide at maturity. Yes. Once again, this price is really good, $9.98. And this one doesn't look the best, but you just have to go through and pick out. And as I said to you before, very soon these will be going in the clearance section. And over here from Monrovia, one of my favorite shrubs here, this is the bowling ball arborvitae for $9.98 too. Yes, friends, I'm telling you, I do appreciate that Monrovia putting out these shrubs at such an affordable price, right? Very hardy from zones 3 to 8. It will get 24 to 30 inches tall and wide, and it stays in that round shape, and it's an evergreen. And if you enjoy my video so far, friends, if you can take the time to click the like button and subscribe if you're not. If you already subscribed, thank you as always. Truly appreciate the support. And here it is. And I strongly recommend these. I told you I have maybe 9 in the garden. I fell in love with them, and so far I'm just enjoying them. Let's see what we have here. This is Scalawag Holly, $9.98 too. Very affordable, right? Prefers full sun. And it says a dense, rounded form with an upright habit. The shiny, dark foliage takes on an attractive purple burgundy hue in fall and winter. A wonderful foundation shrub with improved disease resistance. This male holly will not produce berries, and it's an evergreen. Hardy from zones 5 through 9. It slowly reaches 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide. Yes, friends, just look at this. And I was trying to feel the texture in it. So this will not just give you evergreen, but it also would add some texture in your garden, right? Once again, these are very small plants. Make sure you accommodate the space they will get in the future. Very important. And then here, friends, we have this boxwood. This one is the winter gem boxwood for $20.98. Prefers full to partial sun. Great for hedges. Multi-season beauty. And it says an excellent evergreen shrub for small hedges, among the hardest of small leaves boxwoods. The foliage can acquire a golden bronze hue in cold winter zones, but is one of the first to become green again in spring. Wonderful in formal gardens. It's hardy from zones 5 through 9. It reaches 4 to 6 feet tall and wide. And friends, I must tell you, I'm happy when I found this plant because I have a boxwood in my garden and it started looking like this. And I thought, why is my boxwood changing this color? But once again, if you see a plant, don't be eager to dig it out thinking it's dead or it has a disease. Do your research and make sure that plant is supposed to look like that according to the season. So I was so happy when I read this because I thought something was wrong with my boxwoods, but that is how they're supposed to look in the garden. So very important. Anyway, so here we have a Japanese yew. This is hardy from zones 4 through 7. It will reach 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. It prefers partial to full sun. And also this is an evergreen. It provides a good erosion control on slopes. Foliage retains its color in the coldest of winters. Very, very important. Why I'm sharing these plants with you, friends, to make sure you have winter interests such as evergreen shrubs in your garden. Very important, right? Alrighty, I'm just here checking out the boxwood. This one is different. This one is a green beauty boxwood for $20.98. Prefers full to partial sun, multi-season beauty. It says an excellent evergreen shrub for small hedges, retains its dark green foliage in the hottest summers, becoming bronzy tinged in cold weather. Well suited to pruning into formal shapes, more heat, humidity and drought tolerant than other boxwood. Hardy from zones 5 through 9, reaches 4 to 6 feet tall and wide. So as you see here, friends, in the video, there's different brands that carry the same plants, but they have different pricing. So I recommend if you're shopping for these shrubs in your garden center, walk around first and see exactly what brand carries what and what the prices will be. Because as you see, Monrovia has some of them for $9.98. And I'm going through here looking for these arborvitae. This one is a green giant arborvitae for $43.98. Prefers full sun. And this will get 30 feet tall and 15 feet wide. Non-hardy in zones 1 through 4. Oh my goodness, friends. This will be a giant in your yard. So once again, make sure you look at the chart and see how tall and wide these plants will get. Yes. And I'm just going through here, see if they have any different type, because you know arborvitae, they come in all different sizes, texture, all of the above, right? Let's see what we have on this side over here. I think these are all the same. All right, here we have the Leyland Cypress for $27.98. It prefers full sun. This will get 50 feet tall and 15 feet wide. Non-hardy from zones 1 through 5. Oh my goodness, friends, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Look how tall this will get. Yes. Alrighty, let's go over here, see if what else we can find. Here they have more Lowe's brand. These are the winter gem boxwood for $13.98. Very affordable here. These are non-hardy from zones 1 to 4. They will get 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. I have a lot of these in the garden. They grow very slowly, but I enjoy seeing the growth on them every year. And here we have the Calgary boxwood. And I love that they stay in that beautiful round shape. Non-hardy from zones 1 to 2. This will get 3 feet tall and wide. Anyway, friends, so I just wanted to bring this video to you just to share with you different evergreen shrubs you can find at Lowe's Garden Center. Remember, it's good to balance out your garden with different types of plants. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.